Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
Ice Cube has allegedly revealed Jay-Z's possible involvement in illegal activities following Diddy's recent arrest and legal troubles. Diddy, who is currently facing serious charges, including allegations of misconduct and trafficking, is rumored to be ready to retaliate by exposing incriminating details about Jay-Z. Some sources claim that Diddy may reveal misconduct linked to Jay-Z.
Diddy has been arrested in New York City after a grand jury indictment, and we have the breaking news. Though charges in the indictment are unknown, Billboard has confirmed the arrest. The rap mogul has been hit with at least 8 civil lawsuits alleging sexual abuse over the past year. Now, according to TMZ, Diddy was taken into federal custody at the FBI's Manhattan field office. In a statement to Billboard, an attorney for Diddy said, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man. He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal." We'll keep you posted as the story develops. For everything we know, head to Billboard.com.
In a recent appearance on the PBD podcast, Ice Cube shared his thoughts on the multiple legal allegations against Diddy. He described hip-hop as the Wild West and suggested that these legal battles are part of a broader pattern involving high-profile figures within the industry.
Diddy, you're hearing Diddy everywhere, okay?
Yeah.
So, did you ever have any kind of run-in with Diddy? Did you ever do anything with Diddy? Any projects you worked on with him?
He produced a few records, or had his producers do a few records on my War and Peace album, Peace Disc. Yeah.
How was he to work with?
It was cool. He gave us great music. We flew out to New York, and I was mainly in the studio with the producer. He had a stable of producers, so I was in the studio with his stable of producers, and I think we did some great music.
Yeah. Any specific reason?
Yeah, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine. And I'm not the partying type. I ain't never been to a Diddy party. I ain't never really wanted to go, but I don't go to a lot of people parties. That just ain't what I'm in it for. You've been to one, you've been to them all.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all, or you're like, you have no idea? It's none of my business. You'll live longer. Kind of like the mindset.
I'm surprised. How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip hop? It's so you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah, I believe, somebody, has the power to pull the trigger to make, this stuff, this domino effect happen.
So you don't think, Suge said, you can say what you want about Diddy, but Diddy didn't learn to like young boys. He learned it from a man named Clive Davis. He threw Clive Davis in there. It doesn't sound like you're part of that.
Jaguar Wright recently stirred controversy by claiming on a podcast that Jay-Z is involved in allegations surrounding Diddy. While Wright is known for making bold statements about industry elites, there is no concrete evidence supporting these accusations.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
And shout out D Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D Haven.
We need to talk to him.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
You did.
I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way.
Jaguar Wright has made multiple controversial claims about prominent figures in the music industry, including Diddy and Jay-Z. She has accused Diddy of being involved in various suspicious activities, including suggesting that he may be linked to the deaths of key individuals from Uptown Records. Wright claims that several people connected to Diddy mysteriously died after starting work on Tell All books. However, these accusations remain unproven.
He is the most shameful thing I've ever done. There is nothing that I experienced with that person that has not inspired shame except for Unplugged. That was the purest moment. For me, it was all done in love for music, love for all that was there, love for the culture. I hate the fact that we did it all for a culture vulture. I still got the footage.
There you go. There you go.
And in 1 week, Jay-Z Unplugged, the actual whole concert, from beginning to end, will be viewed and able to be viewed on RealJag.com. Come and see the history. Come and see the power of that moment, the amazing things that we did with our bodies and our minds and our spirits. There was not one person in that room that was not elevated that night.
In that era, the music industry often allowed powerful men to exploit vulnerable, often young women under the guise of mentorship and career advancement.
Beyoncé is allegedly running and hiding with the kids after Diddy's lawsuits continue to mount and her time is limited, because many people are saying that her husband Jay-Z is next. So Queen Bey gave Jay the impression she was going to be there for him through thick and thin after surviving multiple affairs. But she had to call it quits as Jay is allegedly facing prison time after his alleged involvement with his best friend Diddy in trafficking. Bey is allegedly separating her assets with Jay to protect her brand after allegedly secretly filing for divorce from him back in June. Bey and Jay knew about Diddy's wrongdoings, so they could be considered accessories to the crime, and some are saying they might be a little more involved with the Colombian dancing powder than we originally thought. Bey specifically might be investigated after it was speculated across the internet that she may have allegedly deleted her competition and may have allegedly had Jay's mistress Kathy White murked. This is why Bey is releasing albums and going on concert, because she's trying to stack that paper before the charges rain down.
Jay-Z's relationship with Foxy Brown is notable due to the age difference and power disparity between them. Despite Foxy being a successful rapper at the time, Jay-Z had significant control over her early career. This situation, whether the allegations are true or not, reflects a broader issue of exploitation in the industry. Foxy Brown herself has never confirmed these allegations, but rumors persist, likely because the music industry had limited oversight of such power dynamics in the 90s.
Jay-Z and Diddy share a very close bond. Diddy recently revealed that only 2 individuals can call him by his birth name, Jay-Z and his mother. But Cassie and the record producer's accusations against Diddy have cast shadows over their relationship. Because Diddy seems like the new Epstein. Jay-Z faced scrutiny over his alleged romantic involvement with Foxy Brown, who was just 15 years old at the time of signing her.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
Allegedly, Jay-Z orchestrated this relationship in exchange for a Hollywood career, even paying her hush money. Jay-Z's longtime friend and former business partner, Dame Dash, allegedly confirmed the truth. So in this tangled web of fame and secrecy, Jay-Z and Diddy find themselves at a crossroads. So in case you didn't know,
Dame Dash has been openly critical of Jay-Z's association with R. Kelly, especially after Kelly's history of predatory behavior became public. At the time, Dash was dating Aaliyah, who had a problematic and illegal marriage to R. Kelly when she was underage. Despite this, Jay-Z continued to collaborate with R. Kelly, releasing the best of both worlds and participating in tours together.
Why y'all didn't say nothing about it? That's what my point was. How is nobody saying nothing about it? Like, this nigga raping girls. They know that it was a girl. He said he married a 15-year-old. And everybody, at that point, until it became common, or like it became the in thing to do, wasn't nobody disrespecting R. Kelly. Everybody was still going to his shows. Until it became popular opinion, people weren't looking the other way. So what I was disappointed in every fan that didn't care that this dude was raping a little girl. And actually, tried to, you can't sugarcoat it. You cannot marry a 15-year-old, period, in America. You understand what I'm saying?
The fact
but
that
she died in the plane crash. There ain't no conspiracy there.
Yeah.
There is no conspiracy. Oh, that? No, we all knew what was going on. He made it regular.
You're in the world.
No. It was common knowledge that he was married to Aaliyah, or he painted that picture of him being sexually with her at 15.
Yeah.
That was publicized. It wasn't no conspiracy. Everybody knows. The question is, while you're in the Army, why didn't you think that was weird?
Oh, for sure I thought it was weird.
So did you still listen to him?
Listen to who?
R. Kelly.
At that time?
Yeah.
I'm sure I did.
Knowing that he was having sex with a 15-year-old as a grown man?
I mean, are you kidding me? The stuff that we heard with Michael Jackson, everybody's trying to verify and say, is that even possible?
The reason why I'm asking you this is so you know the DNA and the problems I have to deal with. Even though a smart man like yourself knows something is wrong.
Dash has expressed deep discomfort with the collaboration between Jay-Z and R. Kelly, viewing it as a betrayal of the ethics he believed they shared.
When he did the record with him, with Jay, that's why I was that was almost like one of the things where I was just like, he's out of here, Jay. I just let it go because I couldn't believe he did a project with her, with R. Kelly, knowing that he had raped my girl.
Foxy Brown has remained silent about the details of her relationship with Jay-Z, but rumors of their relationship continue to persist.
We didn't shame Jay-Z when Foxy Brown came out and said, man, Jay-Z was to me when I was 16 years old with that horse shit. Foxy Brown said that. Did nobody shame Dame Dash when he got with Aaliyah right after R. Kelly? Man, we can go on and on.
Foxy Brown was signed to Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records at a very young age, and their close working relationship fueled speculation that their connection might have been more than professional. While there has been no legal investigation into these claims, they contribute to the broader narrative about the treatment of women in hip-hop during that time.
Boxing album should be coming up soon. Work with her. Yeah. You
guys work pretty well together.
Yeah. It's not that male female, point of view though. It's just that our point of view is so strong that it has to be. It can't be ignored. It's like an ordinary point of view. It's like very controversial. You got to speak about it. And so it's cool. It's cool.
You guys get along pretty well.
Yeah. Fox, she's a baby, but she listens to me. You know what I mean? She's tough. You know what I mean? She's strong. She's a brat, but she listens to me, so it's cool. You know what I mean? Baby girl, she's good. She's cool.
The allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy illustrate a common theme in the 1990s music industry, particularly in hip-hop. Both moguls have been accused of manipulating power dynamics to exploit young women.
A person that gets neglected, and I know in the 90s was different. A lot of older guys messed with the girls that were under 17 years of age. And now we're a little more educated because of the talk shows with Oprah that we went through, and Dr. Phil and stuff like that, even Ricky Lake and all of that. We realized that it wasn't so cool messing with the underage young ladies. I never had an attraction for someone younger. I always looked and had an attraction for older women, so I probably didn't have that problem. But then everybody that I with did. Everybody. I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about. Y'all see this picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? Y'all forgot about Jay, huh? We only know about Dame Dash messing with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. But that ain't the only one that Jay had when she was underage. Y'all remember Fox Brown and Jay? And then Nelly's song with the Lake St. Louis Ticks. But I'm just saying all that to say, Foxy was young then as well. And so, all of these guys, and the underage young ladies was running rapid in the 90s. And so that's all I remember. That's all I think about.
Wendy Williams provided footage of an incident involving Diddy and Jay-Z, claiming it showed them engaged in adult activities with a young man. Known for her talk show and her tendency to delve into celebrity gossip, Wendy Williams has a history of making bold claims and discussing controversies in the entertainment industry.
Many people don't know is that Wendy Williams allegedly had a tape of Diddy and Jay-Z partaking in adult activities with a third, very young-looking person. She leaked a screenshot of this freak-off tape back in the 90s on her radio station and told viewers to check out her website to see it for themselves. She only leaked one frame of the footage since the actual tape itself was so bad it was almost criminal to possess and more than likely illegal to share. Wendy allegedly reported the tape to the police, who did nothing because it was impossible to tell if the two people in the tape were the rappers, since their faces were covered. Unfortunately for Wendy, the news reports at the time echoed the authorities' sentiments as they couldn't verify the people in this video either. But Wendy was convinced and doubled down, outing Diddy as gay and into young boys before anyone else did, and all of this hit the fan years later.
Diddy and Jay-Z are often seen as emblematic of the darker side of the music industry. The accusations against them reflect a broader pattern of problematic behavior within the industry.
Diddy situation, it's like, I'm just glued to my seat, just waiting to see what's gonna happen next. I'm waiting to see if was Jay-Z's part in it and all this, because his name keep bringing him up.
As a society and a culture, we've always heard and we've always suspected. You know, we just haven't had the right information or the right leaks to continue with the investigations or continue with the allegations, as they would consider it. But at the end of the day, yeah, you know damn well Jay-Z's involved with this shit. You know, we know how the industry works. You know, it's not about conspiracies or nothing like that. It's just about reality. Like back in the day, we didn't have the technology that we have now, so we was always like, well, is it true? Is it? Because we didn't have the right things we got you.
These claims are not unique to Jay-Z and Diddy. Figures like R. Kelly, whose crimes were eventually addressed in court, highlight the deep-rooted issues within the music industry. The industry has long faced criticism for fostering an environment where young women are particularly vulnerable to exploitation, with moguls like Jay-Z and Diddy accused of perpetuating this problematic culture.
I feel like when you think of Jay-Z now, you think of Beyonce, and Beyonce is our beloved, and you just don't want to think of Jay-Z. You know, he's this rapper that started out in the projects. He kind of had his little gangster rap, then he kind of elevated, married Beyonce. We all know his elevation. Now he's, you know, pushing black power and all these things and black owned businesses and stuff like that. So I find it hard to believe that he would be dumb enough to allegedly, as Jaguar stated, get free pregnant, abuse Jaguar, all these things that she is alleging, and she's saying that Jay-Z has really done worse things than Diddy. She had smoke for Jay-Z. She said that her husband, her very first husband, works with, still to this day, Jay-Z, number one, and that he also, Jay-Z actually put him